Welcome to this video of Map Your Success program, one of the transformational programs of Catapult Your Career. And I'm super excited because we are getting closer to you setting a career goal and starting to work on it. So this far, we talked about the first pillar of Map Your Success, super important, visualization, how to do it right, what people get wrong. And we talked about three aspects of visualization. The first one was the ideal me, and ideally, you already have a very clear version of your ideal me, and you're using it on a daily basis in order to be more inspired. You also have the vision for your ideal career, which will become the context of what we're going to do in a moment, starting to talk about your career goal. And finally, you also know how to use creative visualization right before you open your eyes in the morning in order to be more motivated and inspired throughout the day. So right now we are diving into the second pillar of success for the Map Your Career program, the Map Your Success program, Map Your Success program, and this is goal setting and goals. Before we begin, there is one very important thing that I want to mention. At all times, you need to have in mind that your career goal should align with the vision of your ideal career. So once you set the goal, you should be asking yourself at all times, how is this going to help me achieve my ideal career? Or is this the goal that is going to lead me to my ideal career? Now, as I mentioned, in the vision of the ideal me and the ideal career, you might visualize the industry that you work in, or your role as an entrepreneur, as a designer, as a problem solver, or you might just visualize the feeling and some elements around it. However, as we step into setting a career goal, it is very important that you get some clarity on which career path you're going to go into. And here you might want to do the My Starting Point and My Catapult assessments. So in this video, I will tell you a little bit more about those two assessments, but most importantly, how to use them in order to set a career goal. Let's start. Okay, so let's start talking about how you can use those two assessments, My Element and Catapult Assessment, to set your career goal. You are going to see links for those assessments in this particular step on your training, but I suggest that you first quickly look at the video, maybe make some notes, and then do the assessments. Let's look at My Element Assessment. So My Element Assessment is about finding the intersection of your passions and talents so that you can gain clarity and confidence. Also, that you can focus on areas where you naturally excel and feel fulfillment. Finally, My Element Assessment should give you a career foundation in a way that it adapts to the ever-changing job market. The most important thing you need to know about My Element Assessment is that it provides you with a so-called zone. So this is the zone where your passion and talents intersect. And a zone is a specific area of human activity. How your unique combination of strengths and interests can be applied in domains like creativity, problem solving, communication, sustainability, and so on. So your zone is where your passion and talents meet, and it's also a zone, a domain of human activity. Okay, let's look at how to do My Element Assessment. First of all, you need to answer honestly. Don't kind of try to predict your answer, just go with the flow and answer honestly. You need to reflect on what brings you joy and where do you excel. And then you're going to rate certain agreements or certain statements on a 1 to 5 scale, 1 being I disagree and 5 being I strongly agree. Once you complete this assessment, you're going to earn the Rising Star Badge, which showcases to employers, universities that you have started working on your career awareness. So once you complete My Element Assessment, here are some next steps that you can take. You can learn more about your zones, like reflect on your strengths and to what extent those are truly your top zones. Then you can start exploring these domains with clubs, programs, reading, or listening to podcasts relating to your zone, which could be the digital zone, the humanitarian zone, the natural intelligence zone, the working with people zone, or the linguistic zone. You can also start working right now in two directions, either doing the Catapult Assessment, which gives you specific professions within those zones, or setting a career goal based on My Element Assessment. Now I will explain how to do the Catapult Assessment in case you want to dive deeper and go into more specific professions. And then I will give you tools and examples how to set goals within My Element Assessment and also within Catapult Assessment. Now, before I tell you how you can set goals with the results of My Element Assessment, I will tell you about the Catapult Assessment, which gives you more details and it gives you specific career paths and professions. The zone, it's a broad area of human activity. But then with Catapult Assessment, you go in details into specific professions. So the Catapult Assessment is about discovering fit, career paths or specific professions. You are going to focus your efforts on high impact opportunities and actually design your skills for those careers and professions that suit your strengths. And of course, if you complete the Catapult Assessment, you're going to earn the Star Badge, which is a credential for your readiness to employers, mentors, and of course, universities. So the Catapult Assessment gives you specific professions, not just domains of human activity. How to do the assessment? Again, you need to reflect on some statements honestly and don't overthink. Rate the activities on 1 to 5 scale and then discover professions that are suitable for your specific talents and passions. What are the next steps once you take the Catapult Assessment? You might want to understand the profession into more depth, learn more about it, find people who do this profession and talk to them. You can deepen your insights, and here really I suggest that you either find people online or just around you who do this or do something similar and talk to them. And of course, you can take action, join career-specific communities, set a goal to build the skills needed for the profession, or start a small project or internship to gain experience. Within the two assessments, you can set a goal. If you decide to set a goal based on My Element Assessment, this would be a broader goal. It would be a goal that encompasses a set of professions, not just one profession. So again, if you choose to set a goal based on My Element Assessment, based on the results, which are zones, domains of human activity, this would be a broader zone and a skill set which you can apply to different professions if you choose to do that. If you choose to set a goal based on the Catapult Assessment, then you are going to start building a foundation for a specific profession. So this would be more specific. If you really want to start working on certain profession and you feel that you're ready to start a job which is going to lead to fulfillment, to your own business or to success, set a goal within the Catapult Assessment. However, if you feel uncertain of which is the exact profession for you, set a goal within My Element Assessment, and let me tell you something, this goal itself will reveal what would be the best profession for you. Okay, let me give you some examples of My Element goal. So how would language zone widely important goal look like? From now until March 31st, I will enhance my language zone skills by completing an online course on creative writing, writing 3 short stories or blog posts, joining a local or virtual writing club, and sharing my work for feedback. So this is more general, and with this you can go into journalism, you can go into content creation, you can go into copywriting, you can even go into social studies later on. So this is one example. Next example, logical zone, widely important goal. From now until May 1st, I will develop logical problem-solving skills by completing an introductory course in data analytics or finance, solving 5 real-world case studies or puzzles related to the field, joining an online forum or group focused on logical challenges, coding communities, or math clubs. So within this goal, which is related to the logical zone where we have subdomains, you will notice that if you develop those skills, you can use this in finance, you can use this in medicine, you can use this in STEM science, in natural science. So as I mentioned before, My Element Go is just broader skill set which can be useful in different domains. Okay, let's look at Catapult Go example. And this is a bit more specific. Digital marketing, widely important goal. From now until June 30th, I will prepare for a career in digital marketing by completing a certification or Google Ads or social media marketing, creating 3 portfolio pieces, mock ad campaigns, blog posts, or social media content plan, and networking with 5 marketing professionals. See, this is more specific and it's geared towards digital marketing. The next example is teaching or educational leadership, widely important goal. From now until September 1st, I will prepare for a teaching career by completing a course or workshop on modern teaching techniques or education technology, developing a mock lesson plan or teaching portfolio, volunteering or interning at a school, community center, or online learning platform to gain hands-on experience. Again, this is very, very specific, and it's more specific than My Element Go. Okay, so what should be your next step? First, explore your zone, then explore the catapult profession, and then set a career goal either within My Element results or My Catapult results. And remember that we have a chatbot which is your virtual mentor and can support you and will support you in setting your career goal.